All right, the game is getting underway. Both teams have checked up. The game is starting. Oh, this is gonna be such a good set. Oh, I've been looking forward to this set for so long. I don't think these teams even played each other in scrims, so I think there's gonna be having to feel each other out, feel where the other team is, skill-wise, individual-wise, playstyle-wise. Here we go. The one signature Kensa Rapid Brella. Oh boy, Kensa Rapid Brella, Kensa Rapid Blaster. Did you see Jared on the Tetra release? I haven't seen all those things in a long time.
Hey, I mean, that movement can be really beneficial on this map, and maybe we might see some splash on jump shenanigans, but we see him going down already. It's a 3v3 right off the bat with Baby getting a pick on Arashi. Jared going down. I hear some squid batting for some reason or the other, but Baby was going to go as well. Q is going to go down. It's Taeying all alone. He's going to be forced to back up now.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. He jumped into a situation where he did not have the range or the paint, and he didn't really have an answer.
Jared just by himself in the middle of the map, gonna get picked, but Misa's gonna go down somehow on the other side of the map also. Right now, though, I think the one should be able to make a power play here. Beauty does have the bomb rush. Push could be started. Arashi does have the signature hammer. However, Bagel does have the baller, and the misses are coming online, so Lowkey needs to make a push. Now is the time. Jared's in the middle of the map to get picks in all.
Jared with no fear of that bomb rush. He swooses right through it and finds Muty for that pick. Both snipers are down on both sides. Jared kind of sharking a bit, able to find the pick on the one. Thankfully, that got kind of dicey for a second. And now Jared turns his attention to try to help Sun, but not quite close enough as Misa just says, I'm going to get away from you and deal with this guy.
Jared right now just sharking, trying to be able to find a pick. He's going for the one once again. However, he is forced to use splash down just so he's paint under his feet so he doesn't get one shot at the Kensa Rapid, as a one direct does do 85 damage, and even if you take a little bit of damage, you will go down.
Yeah, Jared kind of playing away from his team a lot so far, and Lowkey has so much map control. Bagel forced to come back with the baller to try and stop this push, and it looks like he's not able to. Muty using that wall very effectively, and they're able to get the pick get the picks they need. That's 2 down. Q is defending from the bridge right now.
It kind of like Sayonara has been a bit dislocated. They're not like playing together as well as we saw in the past set. However, as I do say that Lowkey was just 2 down, so Lowkey is on the back foot currently. Arashi does have his hammer. He's looking to see if this guy's going to go for a flank. However, it looks like Bagel trying to go for a pick. Misa's able to kill Bagel. And this could start setting up for a big snowball. The guy on the far left, I think that was stunned, is forced out of position. And I think what you'll see, never mind. Lowkey down. Lowkey's down 2 now.
Misa not able to find his pick there as Taeying is going to take the opportunity to move up on Muty. Muty going to be able to back up with the bomb rush. So yeah, they're not pushing up really well there. 2 down, but they go 2 down as well. It's a 2v2 situation. Or Jared able to move with the Tetris. Taeying moves up on him, and he's gonna not be able to go in with the football. Arashi is ready for him. Taeying was not moving up the aggression. Maybe just not as confident in himself right now. It's been a really stally game, and no team has really been able to find a rhythm so far. 3 minutes in, as
this might come down to the first score. The way this game is going, it might just come down to whoever scores first.
Yeah, like we said, this map can be really stalled out. But Lowkey finding a footing, maybe finally getting some mid control. Misa gonna go really aggressive, and Bagel's gonna shut him down just like that. And that kind of seems to be the whole flow of the match so far. Someone tries to make a play happen and just gets shut down, and resets with having this only neutral.
It's the one doing an amazing torpedo combo there. Is able to pick off Bagel in the middle of the half. I think Sayonara's just been 2 down almost this entire game. They've been really staggered. She's gonna get a nice directing with the 1. Very nice play by him. He's gonna use the bombers, trying to catch the goal. They have 27 claims. Bagel though, coming in, trying to find the pick. Not able to find the pick.
But you see the baller coming in from the left side. Taeying is able to pop it. I'm not sure if he gets the kill. He's not. He's gonna be a trade as there's stuff going on the left side that we can't really see.
Are we pushing?
I think they are. But
oh no, they couldn't
he gets shut down.
This is going to come down to the first score. It has to. Arashi has his hammer right now. Arashi goes down with the power slam with the hammer. Oh
no! Wow, that was so close to being a breakthrough for Lowkey, but every time a play comes close to being...
Jared gets 2! Jared gets 2! Oh my goodness! This is Arashi. Is Arashi going to get the... Oh my god, Arashi gets the...
clutches it out every time a play's about to happen. It gets shut down. No team can break through.
First clan wins. First clan wins this at this point.
Oh, and Lowkey's trying to build right now.
They have to watch their flank. We already know Jared's really good at getting somehow behind the enemy. We already know Bagel has the ball. Q has her ball already. They're trying to make a power climb as fast as possible. Oh, they get the
hammer.
They're going in. The ball is here. Are they going to jump? They got the jump. They're jumping. Please jump. They're scoring. Lowkey wins. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
That was so close.
It goes in Lowkey's favor though, and just like I said, Lowkey was. I can't really tell who was. It didn't feel like any team was really in control, but I do think the slow pace benefits Lowkey more because they were able to find their opportunity at the end, and that's really all they needed. They needed that one opportunity. They were able to put it together more effectively in that last second situation. They have the experience. They know exactly how they want to push on Clan Blitz. They did a good job at shutting down all of Sayonara's offense, and they really positioned themselves well in that last minute, finding the specials, finding the baller to get in, having the clams at the ready. They really balanced it all really well. Even though it was a really slow-paced game, they balanced what they needed to.
Oh my, that's just always the way the map goes. It's either someone scores in the first minute and a half or nothing happens till overtime, and that was one of those games where nothing just happened till overtime. The team was able to break through defenses. However, I felt like Sayonara at the very end there, they just kind of lost track of what was happening. They were so focused on building a power clam that they forgot about everything else that was going on, and while he was able to slip right past, the jumps were able to come in.
Yeah, but now Lowkey up 1-0. We're going into zones, man. So we've already seen this map in this tournament, so we've kind of talked about it already. Kind of like a map that can really be really snowbally. I wonder what each team will go with because we've seen like long range weapons do really well here. That could be something that could potentially.
Maybe K-Pro from Jared?
We might see the K-Pro come out. I'm expecting the Nautilus to come out once again.
Maybe
I wonder if
from the one again here.
Possibly, maybe even a 10.
Maybe not 10. He might run Slosher here.
Slosher is really strong here as well. That and obviously Baller just being a really good way to put pressure on the other team.
I don't know. Last game, something was just different. Like I was watching Sayonara, and they were just so uncoordinated. It felt like.
I just feel like both teams were just having their bushes get shut down. Like that map is so big and there's so much grounds to cover, and if you're not throwing literally everything at the other team or able to, you can't really get through a lot of the time, especially with how good both these teams are. They were just able to play defense, but I do think Lowkey was more creative or coordinated when it came to the objective. We see Arashi coming out with the inkjet as
Sun's also coming out with the inkjet.
Yes.
I don't know why. I always see inkjet on this map, and I just don't understand why.
I think it's just good at pushing the top left in that bunker area, and it can put a lot of pressure when you really get into like a snowball-y kind of like lockout position, because this map can just be so snowbally, and that inkjet adds so much pressure to that kind of playstyle. But already a 3-3 situation, the K-Rapid and all is both going down. Only one special at the ready on either side, but a huge clutch pick on the pro there as Lowkey has a chance to go on the aggressive here.
Oh, we're actually getting a beautiful shot on .Q with his inkjet. And just with that one shot, that should be Lowkey in firm control here. You're going to see the one trying to take control of the bunker, Arashi trying to help his teammates with burst bombs. Misael does have the leader bomb, and Stun just went down with the jetpack. However, 3 splashes are already up on Sayonara.
Yeah, but they're going to need to get closer to the objective before they pop them. They only have one Booyah Bomb going out. Now the bomb rush as well, but Bagel goes down. They have the Ancient at the ready, but they... Oh, wow, they find 3 picks.
Something must have happened on the other side of the... Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
he actually got deleted. Oh my goodness.
But Muty's able to at least get rid of Tang for now. It's going to be a good pick, but they need to control their bunker. We see that pressure on it from the Nautilus. Able to kind of just hold his shot and unload on 2 members of the Lowkey. And now look at the push-up. Look at the pro. Look at Taeyang. Look at all of them. Jared and Taeyang pushing up. They're holding up on this bunker with Jared pushing up that right side. And there's just so much pressure. This is exactly what Sayonara wants.
Bagel's tags with his point enhancer have just been so on point, just allowing his frontliners to be able to like, alright, this is where they are, we need to focus on this person. The one trying to use this person baller, however, getting the baller practically being deleted before he can even get there. Unfortunately though, somehow a few people in Sayonara go down, but there's gonna be a baller in the middle of the zone, and I think that could be enough stall. Bagel, oh
wow,
okay.
That's huge. That is so big for them.
Bagel's able to stall the zone by himself, but somehow, I don't know how Lowkey capped the other zone, but okay, I guess Arashi must have done something. Capped his zone or something.
Yeah, it looked like Q was not able to defend the right side as effectively as they would want, and now the Beaver going to come out to stall from Sayonara, and 2 down on the side of Lowkey. So Arashi kind of alone here with his Inkjet. We see the one on the right side.
Ooh, nice trade.
Oh, yeah, able to get the trade. That's pretty big for Lowkey, but
that's actually massive for Lowkey. That's actually really big for Lowkey.
Yeah,
especially Misa,
wow.
Oh my goodness.
The one not able to follow up. Oh my. He does it. The absolute madman.
It's Bagel. Bagel's the Nautilus god.
I thought things were going well there. I think the one really should have used his range more in that scenario. I think he was not able to line it up close to Rex, and that kind of spelled the end for him before his teams were even up to help him. But oh my god, he controlled this bunker. Arashi went down as well, I think, to Q, and now the baller is going to come out and push them even farther back. Look at this positioning.
Oh no.
Misa was not ready for that at all. And we see, look, I think Pro goes down to the Q to Q on the sniper as well. The one gets taken down. It's all up to Arashi here on this left side, and he has no way he's going to get to this zone.
Okay.
Yeah, I lied.
It's Arashi. Alright. 1-1.
Arashi almost proved me wrong there, but there's no way you can deal with the pressure of Sayonara in that situation. 1v3, he was able to get the 1 pick, but the rest of Sayonara able to do what they needed. And wow, really good push. And we saw Bagel absolutely go off. Can we talk about 13 kills in that game? Like, that is an insane number.
Bagel just 1v3 to everyone.
Bagel ascended, but just really good pressure overall. We saw really good, fast, coordinated pushing up from Sayonara. Like Taeyang taking that left side, Q just watching with the long range of the charger, and Jared able to get behind them as well a few times, especially with that Inkjet. It worked out really well with the Inkjet, with the Pro. It worked out really well for Sayonara, and that's exactly what they needed to bounce back with the Game 2 win. So now it is 1-1 going to Rainmaker Skipper, another very long-range map, kind of. A map that can really be stally at sometimes, but if you get that Rainmaker past a certain point, you can really get the ball rolling.
This is I like this map. I like this map a lot. I think it's gonna... I don't... Do you know what side it's like the peak advantage on this map? Isn't it the left side? Or the right side of the map, you get the right peak advantage? Like you Okay. So do we know which team's spawning on the right side of the map?
I don't know if it's Alpha or Bravo. I think it's
Bravo.
I'm not sure. Well, I mean, we'll see, but we'll see how it comes
I
through.
think that could dictate the charger gameplay.
I mean, we might not even see a charger once again. We'll see what Muty opts for.
But still, that pick on the Inkjet. Oh my goodness, that guy actually got deleted. Like,
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So yellow team here does have the advantage, and it's going to be Lowkey. So the charger does come out from Muty versus Q.
Interesting though, because we have the scope versus unscope matchup, and Arashi's playing K-Shot with Ninja Squeak. What? Wait a second, I have not seen this in literally years.
Well, there's a lot of opportunity you can do with it. Both of these marks, it might not matter.
Oh, Muty
that was huge.
Muty collateral in the middle of the map, and I think this should allow people to go in.
Yeah, that absolutely opens up the map for Lowkey to just get a really big push from the beginning. Although Muty does go down, but absolutely pushing up with Misa as well. Arashi almost goes down to that bomb, but he's able to sneak by it. And wow, Lowkey is just doing such a good job at taking out anyone who comes their way. Look at that. It's only the sniper at the moment, and they should be able to park this Rainmaker and get it going once again.
Oh my goodness, the blue bar, is that knockout?
Oh my. By 1 point. So, they still have a chance here. Oh, that's 2 down. Maybe not a chance anymore.
Where's Arashi? Where's Arashi? Where's Arashi?
Right there.
Right there, in front of everyone. They have to get it out. Come on, grab it and get it out. Come on. Oh my god!
Arashi is right there.
There's Arashi!
Alright, so...
Okay, we found Arashi, everyone!
That's what Ninja Squid is for, huh?
Yeah, exactly. But Ninja Squid doesn't activate when you're on walls, so that means, like, everyone just must have missed him somehow.
Well,
okay.
So, Lowkey, really big knockout. What can we dissect from this? Really big
Lowkey has momentum going into this next game.
Muty had a really big snipe to open it up, and Lowkey did not waste any time with that. Just a really good job. I think Sayonara trickled in a bit too much, maybe panicked after that like opening from Lowkey. Maybe panicked a bit. They just got caught so much by Lowkey. Lowkey using the range of the rapid, that splash damage, Misa with the pro, able to just find those picks. And of course Arashi sneaking around once he jumps back in and is able to get the Rainmaker with the knockout. Oh, that was a game.
Arashi being Arashi. So it looks like when Arashi doesn't get to have his hammer, he has to have the Rainmaker instead. I think that's what we figured out.
And he's clearly just as effective with it, but going on to Tower Reef, I think this might be another map that can favor Sayonara really well. This is another map that you can kind of like really push your aggression and start pushing up a lot. You can put a lot of pressure on the back line here for sure. So if they can pressure Muty effectively, I think that could be really big for them. I wonder if we'll see Inkjet again, or if they'll opt for missiles on the side of Sayonara, because I think both are really good here.
Maybe Jared's gonna go to Imperius on this map? Because I know Inkjet is actually the strongest one is tower control.
He could.
Only time will tell. We have about 15 seconds left in the lobby before the game starts.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends. I mean, we might see, might even see a pro from Jared, but I feel like he's been feeling really good with those dualies.
If he runs pro, we can call him Pro Jared. Gamer.
Thanks, Ross.
Ha.
Thanks.
Ha.
I really appreciate this right now.
Alright, moving on to Tower Control the Reef. Is the one gonna go Slosher? Who's gonna go Kensen Rap? Okay. Okay, we do see the
Hey, is that the pro?
Okay.
Double baller?
Double baller, bomb rush, Booyah Bomb versus missiles, Stingray, baller, and Booyah Bomb. Alright. We do see Arashi once again on the Kensa spotter shot. He must have something must have worked for him. I wonder what. He's gonna move up to get a kill.
There you go. Arashi moves right up on the back line, but that's 3 down, 4 down. That's a wipe on Lowkey. So Arashi gets that 1 pick, but that's all he's gonna get. His team is wiped out there.
Ooh.
Now Jared building up the baller here on this left side, going to be putting a lot of pressure on, and he has the mobility to get out of a bad situation if he needs. Jared kind of just, or Bayo riding the tower right now, as Q is going to be bomb rushing to really, bomb rush and baller is really going to open up this front of the map here as Q is able to find a pick with that bomb rush.
Q is just trying to push up right now. She's trying to see if she can get any picks she can. The thing is coming out, so Bayo is for the moment forced off the tower as the Booyah Bomb from Sun is absolutely yeeted at Muty. Bayo doesn't go down though.
Then he has the bagel. Excuse me, I have to sneeze.
Muty getting a very clutch shot. She has to find a way to contest .Q more, as .Q is being able to get so many just free angles onto the side of Lowkey as the one just rushes down .Q saying, get off, just stop pressuring my teammates. Jared goes down while trying to shark behind them, and with that, the missiles are coming out, the one's trying to chase Bagel, the one kills Bagel, and this should be a push for Lowkey.
Yeah, they have a lot of pressure going on right now. They get the pick on Taeyang too. Jared's gonna going for 2, but he's all alone. He does find 2, and somehow Jared just is gonna single-handedly stop this push. All he has to do is take out Muty, but even then the push is more or less over as Muty has to jump out. And the one going down to the spawn? Or
he must have hit a shot, but he must have dropped down a bomb or something.
Wow.
Now the perk of Sayonara is confidence here. They have their double baller at the ready. Their survivability is very high right now, as Misa forces Jared's baller early. Now everyone's gonna shoot at Jared. Jared should be down. Jared goes to
Jared not even able to get the pick off the ball, but you not able to get it either. Misa says, "Hello, I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna take you." Does go down, but that's 3 down for Sayonara. So really effective play from Misa there, and his teammates able to come help him out and get that more or less a wipe.
The one has them both ready, but somehow, someway, he goes down in the middle of the map. Probably Jared, as Jared just goes down on the top middle. The one can't get his baller off in time, as Bagel is able to flank the tower here and is flanking the plot. Proving why Nautilus is very underrated, as it can charge hold while going up the walls.
Yeah, huge bomb, and that I think a fall-off shot maybe stopped Garashi from getting away there. As Sayonara has just been doing such a good job of like finding those picks, finding flanks, and just controlling the map so quickly. They're not giving up on pushing the tower. They're gonna keep trying to push the tower and keep putting the pressure on Lowkey. So every time Lowkey wipes or goes like 3 down, it gets that much harder for Lowkey to push back in and continue their offense.
Right now we see Q on the tower. She has her bomb at the ready. On the other side, you see Meaty with her Stingray. Meaty probably gonna have to feel obligated to do Stingray here. She's getting with the bomb rush. Looking like maybe the flanker that was called out. She wants to protect herself. Unfortunately,
yeah, I think so.
Preemptive bomb rush can't actually help anyone on the front lines, and the one is able to get the pick on top mid.
Yeah. Sayonara did get one more point out of that push. You never know when that'll come in handy, but the one able to find another pick on Bagel there. But Jared sneaks up on him.
They're still on the tower. Wait a second.
They're able to find Jared, but yeah, the objective, they're finally able to clear it, it looks like, but
Lowkey just
at what cost? Yeah. So now with only a minute left, after Sayonara has been controlling, and look, every time it looks like Lowkey is about to get back on the offensive, they find one clutch snipe, or Jerry gets behind them, or Tay gets behind them, or something goes in the favor of Sayonara, that they're just able to control the match so much. The flow of the match has been entirely in Sayonara's favor.
Lowkey needs to start playing a little bit faster, but Q does go down, but the one goes down as he gets the baller. It's so bad for Lowkey right now, because baller is one of the few specials. Meaty goes down when she is ready. That's a wipe.
And that's a wipe. Every time Lowkey wants to push, Sayonara finds something. They find one player out of position. They find one angle where they can get a clutch kill, and then they just run with it. They put so much pressure on Lowkey, and that's kind of why I was saying I think this map can really be in Sayonara's favor, because they're able to put so much pressure and just keep it going.
There's no way Yusu's gonna live right there.
Yeah,
and that's the 3-down situation.
Yeah, once again, Beauty is getting cornered. That so many double teams coming out from Sayonara, so much aggression, and it just kept going. It never stopped. Lowkey couldn't even really get a rhythm going because Sayonara knew how to control the tower, knew how to control the map, kept getting, in control of the most important positions, and that was really a dominant game for Sayonara to even up the set at 2-2. So we're going to game 5 for a spot in winner's side grands. Like, remember, this is winners finals, and we're in game 5. This is going to be huge for whoever wins.
Whoever wins this set will have so much momentum behind them. However, because that win that Sayonara just got, they are technically they have the okay, we can do this. While Lowkey's more on the back foot because they kind of just got shut out that game, like bad.
Yeah,
they kind of got dumpstered that game. Like,
well, we are back to Clan Blitz, and Lowkey did take the first Clan Blitz game in this set. It was a very different map. It was Albacore Hotel, and now we're on Sapper Canal. These maps do play really differently, so I wonder how the strategy changes up. I wonder if we'll see a more fast-paced game, which could definitely be in Sayonara's favor.
Last time we saw a Clan Blitz map that kind of focused on 2 different sides of the map, Sayonara kind of lost communication or something happened. And this is another map where you have to control 2 sides of the map to effectively push. So I'm looking to see if Sayonara is going to get as lost in their own play as Lowkey will, and I'm also looking to see how fast these teams are going to try and push in this map, because this is the map that can very quickly swing into the other side's favor.
Yeah, I think as long as they can control the clams, try to control, the clam economy as well as you can, and take advantage of when a player goes down. If you have a squid up, then I think you really need to start putting the pressure on, making sure you're grabbing clams, making sure you're getting ping control, and as long as you can kind of control that flow of the game, the flow of the clams, the flow of the map, I think you can be successful here. But yeah, this is game 5, so this is where winners are made and losers are made.
Going into it, Climblets on Snapper Canal. This is gonna be a game. I feel like this is gonna be a very close game. It's gonna come down to the wire. The one bring out the tried and true, the Crapid Blaster, and and Jared over here bring back out the Splash in a last ditch effort. Arashi gonna be sticking on this K shot though. Surprising. I thought he might be going back to a version of Elfin maybe, but I guess
Double
not.
baller coming out from Sayonara again, which did work well for them last game, and now in Clamblitz it has an opportunity to work really well again. Already Misa going down on the side of Lowkey though. Ooh, yeah. So oh my, Q says hello. As now this is Sayonara's chance to push. They have so much clams already. They already have a football. Sayonara's gonna be able to get the first pop of the basket there. As we see, is that a flank coming through the right side?
So,
are they prepared for it?
They're
not prepared for it. As Jared gets the pick, he's gonna get more clams, and we're already down to 59. As 3 down for Lowkey.
Oh my goodness.
Pickle finds the pick on Arashi. That's basically a wipe. Misa has to deal with the bomb rush now. But where are the clams?
Clams are all mid. Q's coming in.
They got him.
There's 4 more clams. Jared has all the clams left. One, and that's
game?
It. Oh my god. Well, so much for that being a close game. Oh my goodness. As Q gets 2 shots to open everything up there. Sayonara's getting on to grand finals. Lowkey's been officially knocked down to losers.
Like I said, as long as you can really take your advantage state and push it, which Sayonara does so well, you can be really successful here. And they were able to do everything. They got the clams. They had a good flank going from Jared. Really good special usage that just gave them all the space they needed. That bomb rush that came out was huge. Big abusing his range and that street was huge. Just everything went right for Sayonara there, and what a well executed like knockout. Like you have